of the Uganda Law Society for his outstanding contribution to the legal profession as well as promotion of justice for all. Now, to speak more of the significance of the week and the activities lined up, I'm being joined by Anthony Asiimwe, and he is the Vice President of the Uganda Law Society. Good afternoon to you, Anthony.
Hey, good afternoon to you, and thank you for having me here today.
It's a pleasure to talk to you this afternoon. Let's talk about the significance of the 2025 Rule of Law Week.
Yes. As you've said, it's the 2025 is the 16th of the kind. In the past years, we've had 15 Rule of Law Weeks, and this is really done in a way of fostering the rule of law in the country and executing our mandate, which is promotion of the rule of law in the country. Now, the difference about this and the significance of this, and why I said we're remembering Sam Njuba, Senior Counsel, who was by the Uganda Law Society president in 1978, is because we realized what is happening when you look at the World Justice Index. We fall short. We are 126 out of 142 in the whole world, and generally in Africa we've been placed at I think 26 out of 54, and that shows a complete decline. Unfortunately, the lawyers have a role to play, and the numbers have been increasing since 15 years ago, from 1,500 now about 7,500. Unfortunately, the iconic figures who helped in the framing of the Constitution and shaping the profession, like Sam Njuba, are all gone and are all dead, and this leaves a gap. So the significance is that we are trying to bring closer our history and speak more about the role of lawyers in ensuring that we contribute to the promotion of rule of law in the country. Based
on that significance, then what is the theme for this Rule of Law Week 2025, and what are the lined up activities?
The main theme really is remembering Senior Counsel Sam Njuba, and also reflecting on the contribution of lawyers in accountability and ensuring that we work collectively in promotion of the rule of law. We've had several activities lined up. You had one in Masaka yesterday, where we had court assemblies. Masaka is a highlight of a few months ago, 2 months ago, we had lawyers lay down their tools for major challenges in the judiciary, like backlog, limited number of judicial officers, and we felt we need to give it that highlight of speaking to the court users and the stakeholders on access to justice. We find so many people are staying in prison, and we had several engagements. We are still having engagements on a daily basis. We have conversations on the X Spaces talking about different aspects, matters of access to justice, matters of independence of the judiciary, and electoral violence, and how we can improve. Because this is coming at the backdrop of the general elections coming in.
Speaking of which, on that backbone, I feel like you have come in, the week has come in just at a pivotal point. What are some of the aspects and issues that I imagine, especially that are election related or electoral related, that you believe should be handled carefully?
Well, in the recent past and just recently, we've seen a lot of electoral violence. We've seen a lot of challenges with, independence of the judiciary, where we feel the judiciary should also step up and contribute to this aspect of, democracy in the country. So we feel it is on a steep, it's sloping, and we need to come up now and speak. We work with all the necessary stakeholders in the field, because it is a very dangerous period we are entering, considering what we've seen in the past and what we've seen happen. It is the period where there's a lot of human rights abuses. We are seeing abductions, we are seeing arrests, we are seeing people detained without proper procedures being followed, and we feel as the Uganda Society have a role to play. We have to ensure that we do our part by bringing together all the stakeholders to work on this. Okay,
speaking of doing your part, your current president, Isaac Semakate, is still in exile. What actionable steps are being taken to secure his return?
Of course, we are law-abiding citizens, and we've tried several, through his lawyers, he's filed applications in court. I think even yesterday, one of the applications was coming up for stop of his sentence, pending the hearing of his appeal, but unfortunately the judge wasn't there. We've taken all these legal steps to ensure that, through his lawyers, to ensure that he returns back home, but unfortunately it has been slow, and this is a reflection of what happens in the judiciary. If the president of the bar, if the head of the bar can be held, the cases can take over 9 months in court. How about an ordinary citizen? This alone shows what is happening to the normal wananchi who uses court. If the president can file a case and it takes over 9 months, from February, we are now in, September. Those about 7 months. It is not being heard. They're being adjournments, it's being fixed. And think about the local person down there who can't even speak, who is not known, who can't speak for themselves. That is what we are trying to reflect and say the judiciary needs to step up and ensure that access to justice is a reality for all.
Okay. Since you took over leadership, it's been shaky grounds for the Uganda Law Society and its membership. What vote of confidence do you want to share with the members, but also to the public?
The one point I intend to make is that the Uganda Law Society, our leadership under the Radical Njuba, which you call the Radical Njuba, we keep saying we've seen these threats, we've seen the fights, we've seen, you know, the people, the detractors trying to take us off track. But we are telling the members that we are staying on track. We are focusing on our major mandate, which is especially fighting for and pushing for the rule of law. We call out people to account. We believe there needs to be accountability, there needs to be transparency in all sectors of government. And that is partly the reason we've faced a shaky ground, because we have a radical approach of handling matters, speaking out the truth. And we intend to stick to that. And the members should be firm. The only thing they can do is join us, because like I've said here before, if the lawyers cannot speak for those who cannot speak for themselves, then what is our role? We are useless to the society, yet we have a mandate to the members of the general public